You know, honestly, for the sake of convenience, I might just start live streaming the first of the month videos because I keep forgetting to pre-record them. Anyway, welcome. So, I'm no longer going to be doing the itemized list of uploads, and if we ever adopt a daily upload schedule again, that's going to return. But for now, with just the 2 videos a week supplemented with YouTube Shorts, I feel it's kind of unnecessary. As far as what the content for the first of the month videos, really we're just going to go through and do some housekeeping and updates on different polls, and I guess it'll probably evolve into a reading your comments series and responding to them in video. I still address comments as they're made or as I can get to them on videos, but for the most part, if I can't get to all of them, I'll try to scroll through a few things on these videos here. I cannot talk. Anywho, arbitrarily starting 4 weeks ago, with this little milestone right here, we hit 100 subscribers. Since that has happened, oh, that says the date right there, I'm an idiot. Anyway, since that happened, we actually jumped to roughly 120 subscribers. Let me verify those numbers here real quick. Oh, wow, we actually jumped a lot higher. We're sitting at 125 subscribers, which is a nice round number, and I thank you all for doing that. So scrolling back up, we have a God of War thumbnail here, and this was a poll that no one decided to vote on, which is funny to me. And I'm going to now default to the I'm just not going to celebrate milestones anymore. I'm not going to do that. Basically, we're just going to put a pin in celebrations until we actually hit the milestones. But it is funny to me that basically no one, the engagement on community posts is so low that polls are basically unnecessary, followed by a few just kind of random sketches and doodles. Now, over here is actually a poll that was refreshed from a while back, and thankfully one person actually voted on that because that determined, yes, I'm going and have been streaming live on YouTube. Mostly Elden Ring stuff right now. But that will probably, I'll try to supplement a few other things in there besides Elden Ring. My goal is to stream the entirety of my first playthrough of Elden Ring on YouTube. And yeah, once that's finished, you'll probably see a lot more variety. I think live streams might be like, whatever I feel like playing and stuff like that. Here we have another thumbnail I made for the God of War series. At the time of uploading this, still not finished. There's one more thing I have to do. That is, I believe, kill the last Valkyrie at the Valkyries. Actually, no, that's not true. I need to kill one of the Valkyries in Vanaheim, and then the last Valkyrie will be the grand final. I might split those up into 2 episodes, but I don't know for sure. Following right here, this is an addressment of monetization because with the state of the world and my be-all end-all goals for this channel and just a career in general, I had a Patreon lined up to kind of have on hand and use whenever I had enough of a following, but I never really promoted it because I'm not one who believes that I should just be constantly shoving ads into your face, because the rest of the world does that anyway. So you can expect to see possibly this logo or a Patreon link kind of more out there on videos that are specifically using funding from the Patreon itself, or personal projects that aren't necessarily gaming videos. You can find the post here in the community tab and read through it yourself. I'm not going to go into it. It's just it's going to sound shallow, but I do actually want to turn this into something to where I can have some sort of monetary value. That way it just turns into kind of a feedback loop on itself. You can judge me all you want, but my resources are very limited, and things are expensive. I need to pay for food. That's the be all end all. I would like to pay for food. Alright. These are a few old doodles just from sketchbooks and stuff like that showing off there. This you'll actually have noticed is the thumbnail for the YouTube live streams, which I'm not exactly happy about it. I'm probably going to change it. This was a warm-up piece, honestly. I just needed something. Another warm-up piece, just needed something out there. Old sketches, just doing some like character creation stuff like that. I'm breezing through all of this because it's all available both on my Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, even on the Patreon. Links are in the description of the video if you want to check them out. So I'm just going to walk past these, plus they're there in the community tab, so it's not going to matter. Alright, following here we have a game that I wanted to test out just to kind of fish for engagement, just to see if there were people here. And it was 2 truths and a lie, and you had to figure out the lie by voting. I always intended this channel to be a gaming channel. The first video on my channel is Slenderman related, and I prefer not to rely on YouTube Shorts to build an audience. And the truth is, I'd prefer not to rely on YouTube Shorts to build an audience. YouTube Shorts are not my favorite format to work in, and they garner the most amount of attention. I guarantee you, everyone who is subscribed to my channel right now did not subscribe because they like my mainline content. But you gotta build an audience somewhere, and I appreciate all of you for actually, giving me a chance. And then the very first video on my channel is in fact Slenderman related. It's a handy cam let's play of me pointing a cheap, barely smartphone at a laptop from like 2014 or something. We came a long way, I'll be honest. And then the lie was I always intended this channel to be a gaming channel. Gaming content is the easiest form of content you can make on YouTube, and I do not want to be pigeonholed into just that. I've tried several times to make variety style content with like actual thought and care into it, but it hasn't taken just yet. But I'm hoping to snag a few people who appreciate that form of content, or at least have time to digest that form of content. Right here we have a lovely little sketch I did because I was bored at my day job that I would very much like to quit. Anyway, that's about it. If you have any questions, concerns, suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I will address them as I get to them, and I will fully address them within the next first of the month, this little check-in video. Yeah, as far as like the as far as how I think the channel is progressing right now, it's progressing well. And I thank all of you for the support and subscribing, and I hope you all have a nice day. One of these days I'm gonna have something actually prepared. Anyway.